What's up, y'all? It's Hugh here. It's probably been about a month since I've done an update. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm posting. I've recorded all of my weekly updates since my last post. And all of them have been this weird case where it's like, I didn't include everything I wanted in there, or there was something I didn't like about it, or whatever. So I was like, I'll record another one, and then I just didn't. I would just forget. So, you know, I'm just gonna post this one regardless. That's something I'm trying to learn about this whole posting about my life thing, is that I'm gonna forget things. Just like, you know, walking away from a conversation with someone, I forget things sometimes. Like, oh, I really needed to bring this up, but the conversation was still good. Anyway, hopefully the audio is okay. I have a lot of thingy things in my vehicle. So, yeah, what's been going on the past month is the week after my last post, I preached a sermon at Alvin Missionary Baptist Church. I'll link it down below. And that was a good experience. It was a devotional, not necessarily a sermon, so it was a 20-minute devotional, I think is what I think that's how long I preached. It's probably about 20 minutes. And it was like a fellowship deal that they had, and they had a guest preacher. They do this every month. So anyway, they had me there, and that was really nice. But I ended up getting a job at a chemical plant. So it's Sunday right now, just getting my rest in. Ended up getting a job at a chemical plant. I work for a contracting company, and I'm working at Shell right now as a laborer, and I'm on the ground maintenance crew, so that could mean a lot of things. Lately we've been cutting a lot of grass, but because it's literally everything on the ground. It's a super vague deal. They, sign work, concrete, painting, different things like that. And so we have been doing a lot of like landscaping. We've also done some painting since I've gotten there. We've done flagging and not traffic control necessarily, because that's not what it is, but it would be easiest described as that. Everything's like that. They also do like hole watch, fire watch, and stuff like that, but I'm not doing any of that. So whenever it cools down, we'll be doing probably more all over the place work. Hopefully some concrete stuff. I think that would be really fun. I'd love to do that, because I have no idea how or what it's about. But anyway, I'm working that job 50 hours a week right now. I think soon it's going to be knocked down to 40 hours because we don't have as much to be doing whenever there's not a bunch of grass to be cut. And so right now I work Monday through Friday, 6 to 5, and it's been a good experience so far. I get a 30-minute lunch break in that. That was crazy. So I'm driving right now, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, someone just ran the red light, so I had to slow down in the middle of the intersection for them. But I want to see what my face looked like. That scared me a little bit. I was also just confused because I waited probably a whole second after the light turned green to start going. That's typically what I do, just to be safe or whatever. And I think I just trusted my method too much. And instead of actually looking, I just thought the waiting would do the looking for me. Some sports car came speeding down the road. Of course, I was pretty far from him. I wasn't like close to hitting them or anything, but That was crazy, man. People are crazy. Right now I'm headed to Ollie's, a store we got in Alvin now. I think there's another location over towards Houston. Maybe it's over in Bay Area. So I'm gonna try. I gotta get some hangers and some Tupperware because I'm doing my meal prep today and I'm doing my laundry today. And I realized about 2 or 3 months ago that I don't have enough hangers. So I really need to get more hangers. But anyway, so I preached that sermon at AMBC, and I've been working this job, and it's been an interesting experience because I was praying really hard after leaving this internship. I don't know if you can see me. God did make it clear to me that I was going to be going to the harbor. That's where he was calling me to, at least. And I was just praying because I was assuming that meant I was going to be working a job, whether it be going back to what I was doing before and, kind of doing my own thing, or working for someone else. And I was like, I want evangelism to be an opportunity for me. God is really providing. I'm very thankful to say that I've had multiple coworkers and people above me asking questions about Jesus or asking questions about my thoughts on things, and it's been really, really awesome, and I'm very thankful for that. I didn't really think that was going to be the case when I got this job. It's a plant job, so not full of that stuff. And that's another thing is I'm learning to guard my heart. What do I listen to? What do I not listen? What do I not look into? If that makes sense. Like I wanna hear what they're saying and acknowledge these things that come up in conversation, but I don't want to let these things to be what sticks in my head and what I think about. But yeah, so the schedule has been really rough, honestly, trying to work out. I take one class on Thursday nights, 6 to 9 p.m. And I get like homework from that or a quiz or whatever. It's really not too much work, so I'm not stressed trying to balance the two, which has been nice. But this semester so far is being sort of exactly what I had a feeling it would be whenever I was praying about all of this. And I didn't orchestrate any of it. God did. So I'm just thankful to know that... is that what people do in there? Yeah, it's definitely not your right of way. The drivers today, man, people are not driving very mannerly today. I'm thankful that the Lord is working everything out in the way that I thought he was going to, because he told me it was how he was going to. But anyway, I might go by the Eco Thrift too. It used to be called the DAV, Disabled something American Veterans, something like that. There's a thrift store. It was really, really good deals, and there's still pretty good deals though, just not quite as good, because the people who ran it before didn't realize that we were dealing with inflation, so they didn't really change the prices on anything. So we had like $1.99 shirts and stuff. Anyway, so what else has been going on? So yeah, trying to figure out my schedule has been stressful. I'm trying to figure out how am I going to make time for Allison, my girlfriend, make time for staying in shape and working out, make time for cooking my meal prep, my studies especially. It's something I'm really trying to work with, and one of the ways that I'm working with that is I bring a Bible to work, and I read my Bible in between. I'll do it on my lunch break. I'll do it whenever we get in the truck for a quick break, whenever it's hot outside or whatever, whenever we're driving to another spot to do some work. And I've been getting a lot of read time in doing that, and that's been great. On the way there and back, listening to stuff. On the way to work, I get quiet time. It's about a 45-minute commute. Just pray. So making time with God is not an issue, but the studies, as far as like looking into things and like actually studying and analyzing scripture or reading books is something I'm still trying to figure out. I'm not doing a very good job at making the time that needs to be made, because I don't know. I think that one way I could do this is, I was just thinking about this earlier because I started doing it today, was listening to content again. I used to do that a lot, and I stopped because of some temptations, there was some spiritual stuff going on. I was just having a lot of negative thoughts when I was taking in content through my phone for some reason. I just was like, oh, I'm gonna step away. I say that I'm gonna watch this seminar, and then I ended up, I'd watch some podcast of some guy, and then I'd start getting negative thoughts because they're talking about normal stuff, but it's not a Christian source. I don't really know what the deal was, but I was like, I don't like this, so I put it away. But I think I'm gonna maybe just try to implement some sort of podcast and sermons into my routine again and see how that helps. But I'm trying to figure out the right amount of time to set aside for reading, because I gotta go home and go to sleep real early. I get off at 5, I get home at 6, I gotta work out with Allison, probably about an hour by the time I get home. I work out for like 30-45 minutes, and then get home, probably, yeah, sounds about right, about an hour. So then it's 7-ish, if not 7:30, because I had to change. Then I gotta shower, then I gotta eat, and I gotta be asleep before 9:30. And I still got God time in there. So it's like, some days I get more reading than others, but trying to find that time has been hard. I don't know, there's been a lot, but I'm just very thankful for where I'm at. This is the Bible I've been taking everywhere. This is the little New Testament. I have so many of these. I used to hand them out. I got like 10 of them from a local coffee shop I used to work at. And the other ones have just accumulated, but I have a lot of them. And so I take this exact one with me to work. I'm reading out of James right now, and it's been a blast. I'm excited for Halloween. I've been thinking about that a lot. Things are going really good between me and my girlfriend. I don't really know that any of y'all care, but that's been nice. She's working all the time. It's been hard with her though, because I work every weekday all day, and she works on the weekends. Right now she's not even able to go to church with me because she works from the morning to the evening. But typically it would be she goes to work after church. So that's been a little bit annoying because they got this festival going on, and I need to shave. Anyway, I'll be fine. It's my lazy day. I'm wearing pajamas and a long sleeve that looks kind of like pajamas. But yeah, things are going good on that front. I don't know. Things are good. I'm just breaking into this new schedule. I will say that I'm not tired all the time like I was. I'm a little sleepy all the time because my sleep schedule, trying to figure all that out. But this blue collar work stuff, man, I'm not gonna lie. And maybe I've only been doing it for 3 full weeks now, but I don't think it's that bad. Standing out in the sun, weed eating all day or whatever else, kind of hard, I guess. But I get off my shift and I could run a mile. Like, I'm not joking. I don't know if it's that I've grown up doing stuff like this. And I think, though, it's the social aspect, and it's that I don't have to talk to anyone. I do talk to people a little bit, but I don't have to. As for all of the other jobs I've had, I'm super social and it's really draining. I think this one doesn't drain me because I'm not pouring out anything. I'm not pouring out emotions. I'm not interacting with people. I'm just kind of putting my head down and doing my work. And honestly, it's pretty easy. Now, I don't know that the work's easy because I'm trying to get everything done and do it quickly or whatever, but it's the aftermath is not as bad as it's been in other jobs. So I'm very thankful for that. Anyway, I'll upload this video when I get home. I'm gonna go do some shopping and then go back home and cook. Finish laundry and then cook. I'm about halfway done with laundry, so I'll finish this load. I have a lot of clothes, and it's been a while since I've washed them. But anyway, I love y'all. I hope you have an amazing day. And, I got to go surfing the other day with my dad and my brother, and that was really cool. Anyway, hope that all of y'all are having a great time. I'm just going to start posting whatever I say. I need to stop overthinking. Inconsistent posting starts now. Ends whenever I find another excuse. So, yeah, spend your time with the Lord. I'm linking my sermon down below. I'll see y'all later.